When I'm alone in my room, when I'm alone in my car, sometimes I stare at the wall. And in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a, however the song goes, I need love. Y'all remember that song, LL Cool J? I need love. Where's the love at? I've been trying to call customer service at FedEx for the longest to receive my package. I'm so sick and tired of getting packages from overseas. It's such a hassle. It's no love in it. I don't feel the love. I feel the frustration and aggravation. That's what I feel. And I want to feel the love. I already don't pay for my package. And they send me an email saying that I owe for some unexpected shipping. That ain't my fault. Woo! Yesterday was Valentine's Day. And there wasn't a lot of love in the air like it used to be. What happened to the love? What is the love? I know God is love, but I'm talking about on the earth amongst these so-called Christians and Muslims and Catholics and things. Even the heathens, even the heathen community. I don't I don't feel any love. Do y'all feel any love this Valentine's Day? Outside of Valentine's Day, etc. Y'all hold on a minute. I gotta switch off this Bluetooth. I keep on forgetting. I keep forgetting. All right. Yeah, where is the love at? Child, even on Valentine's Day, the roguish folks was still being roguish in this city. Ooh, they so comfortable being roguish. Y'all probably saw the video. It was 2 carloads of niggas just getting out and just going up and down the street, breaking in people's cars and things. Ooh, these roguish folks don't get so comfortable. And I said to myself, something very inappropriate and illegal that needs to be done to them. And then I done joined some of these Facebook pages that talk about the crime in the city. Ooh, they acting so helpless, a lot of them. They acting like it can't nothing be done about the crime. Bullshit. Bullshit. If something can be done. But the people, you're going to have some courage to do it. What needs to be done? All you got to do is make an example out of a couple of them. That's all you got to do. While they out there climbing in people's vehicles, breaking their glass and climbing in their vehicles, they need to be laid out right there. That vehicle need to be their coffin. And when a couple of the other roguish motherfuckers see all of that spread out all across the news, they're going to be shaking. They're going to be like, oh, I don't want that to happen to me. If they got good sense. It's real simple. The solution is real simple. And that's how a whole lot of them are riding around in these brand new race cars. These Dodge Challengers, these Dodge Chargers, the Mustang, the Infinity, all the roguish nigga cars. Y'all know which ones they are. Yeah. This a new breed of roguish folks. Back in my day, the roguish folks, they used to walk on their feet and things. Or catch a ride and get dropped off. And drive raggedy hoopties and things. Ooh, this new generation of roguish niggas, they like to drive brand new Mercedes Benz, brand new challenges and charges. I ain't never seen no roguish folks like the. But if it's not yours, what does it matter, right? Steal in style. They like to steal in style. Ooh, they retarded. And ain't no love in that, is it? Is it any love? Can anybody find the love in all this stealing? I don't see the love. I don't see the love in being irresponsible and just stealing everything you want out of life. It's just a shame how these queens don't produce nothing but roguish trash. Ooh. And now I'm getting ready to do. I'm not gonna do it. Or do I want to do it? I guess I will. I'm finna do something real unloving. Get on this expressway. Ain't no love in this expressway. I'm finna do something real unloving. And a lot. Look, getting ready already. All in behind me. You see him back there? Getting ready already. Look at that one. He can't wait. He gonna be a problem. The one in that black truck back there. He gonna be a major problem. Yeah, yesterday on Valentine's Day, they were still racing. I thought, this a brand new type of Valentine's Day. Look, and I'm so glad I didn't have no pressure on me to buy nobody no gifts and flowers and things and chocolate and things, teddy bears and things. I'm so glad I had that pressure on me. Woo! You know, when I was young, it used to be pressure. But now, it feels good to be single. Woo! Thank you, God. Yes. Yes, baby. When you got a lover or a spouse and things, they be looking for some shit. Even though you done gave them some shit before Valentine's, and you gonna give them something after Valentine's. They ungrateful. They unappreciative. Ooh! And I'm gonna make sure the next person I get involved with, you gotta test them out with little things early on in the getting to know each other phase to find out if they ungrateful. I'm not gonna get involved with nobody that's ungrateful and don't have no love in them and don't have no love to give out and things. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want somebody that give me flowers all the time? You know what? I've always felt like flowers, all that flower giving is kind of corny. Now, everybody's different, I understand. Some people love to get all them flowers, but they don't last long. Just give me some cash app. That's going to last a while, you know. I think I prefer the cash app instead of the flowers. I can't do nothing with them flowers. Just sit them down on the table and look at them. I can do something with that cash app and things. And them flowers, they gonna start dying after 2 or 3 days, and then all them petals, them dead petals all over the place. You gotta clean them up and things. I don't want to be bothered with that. You gotta change out the water and such. That's too much labor involved. And I done got so old, not old, but I've gotten older, and I believe less is more. Okay, I don't like to do a whole lot of cleaning up nowadays. I will, but I don't really care for it. So, you know. But yeah, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and all of this rigmarole was going on around town. From my perspective, I said, you know, this Valentine's era is much different from back in the day. You know, back in the day, on Valentine's Day, you could tell that it was Valentine's Day. You can't tell that it's Valentine's Day nowadays. It's just a regular, ordinary day. It's just another day. And everybody's full of all this. Not everybody. Some of y'all show the love. and get the love reciprocated and things of that nature. But some of these people, they be still full of hate, even on Valentine's Day. And then the next day, like today, they be mad because didn't nobody get their hateful, ugly self nothing. And then they try to take it out on other people, driving all reckless and hateful, more reckless than they ordinarily do, and trying to take it out, they anger and frustration out on other people. Yeah. Then they go to these jobs all mean and hateful and mad and acting all low down because they didn't get no flowers and candies and teddy bears and things. Who wants to get you something when you're acting like that? Huh? Who wants to get you some chocolates when you're acting like that? Who wants to get you a teddy bear? Even a little bitty plush teddy bear. Even a picture of a teddy bear. Who wants to give you a teddy bear when you're acting like that? Huh? You gotta be nice and loving and kind and sweet way before Valentine's Day, so you can get some credits stocked up and things, and somebody can consider giving you some nice things and things. And then we in an inflation. You know, you got to be really pinching your pennies nowadays. And, you know, ain't no time to be wasting no money, because we need all the money we can get. Even though they say the dollar is losing its value and they trying to merge over to a cashless society. So the rumor says. That's the rumor report. But you know, some rumors be true and some rumors be false. A lie don't care who tell it, just as long as it get told. But in the event that the rumor is true, you know, we just need to be prepared for whatever jump out on us. Because any day it could be breaking news. We're going to do this and do that. You know, we don't have no good leadership in this country. So, we just got to buckle up and be prepared for whatever comes. At least that's the way I look at it. Because you never know one day to the next what the day gonna bring. But anyway, yeah. Ooh, look at that 18 wheel up there. Gotta all of a sudden step on brakes in front of crash into somebody. And then they may or may not survive. If they survive, they're gonna get a big check and things. Ooh, that burning tire stinks so bad. I think it go neck and neck with that marijuana. Yesterday, somebody, let me open my window. Yesterday, somebody was smoking some marijuana, and I got so mad about it because it got all in my vehicle, and it even got in my mask. I'm like, what kind of marijuana is this? Ooh, that stuff stinks so bad. I bet they could use it in the military for a weapon of mass destruction. Ooh, that stuff stinks so bad. Oh, it stinks so bad. And I'm like, why? And it just stayed in my vehicle. It just stayed locked in my vehicle. Why do stinking stuff just stay with you? Woo! It just stay with you and it won't move around and things. I don't know why. Stinking smells just stay with you. And speaking of stinking stuff, I told y'all, I reported to y'all a few weeks ago that the money done started stinking. Ooh, the stinking has no limits. The stinking done went too far. Child, have y'all been smelling that stinking money? Or is it just in this area? And I finally decided what that smell is. It's that marijuana. See, these drug addicts, they touching the money and they holding it tight. They holding it tight in their hand And that smell is getting saturated all in that money. And then they hold in their pocket, that same pocket where they drugs is, I think. And then it's all in their clothes. It's saturated all in their clothes anyway, right? So when they put it in their pocket, oh, their pocket already stinking. And then they let it sit there, and then they be sweating and things. And it just gets soaked all in that money. Whether it be dollar bills or some coins. Ooh, I got some coins over here. I went to Chick-fil-A this morning, and I was trying to count the change. And my whole hand was stinking. I said, where's that smell coming from? Child, and it was the money. It was the change in my hand. My whole hand was stinking. Woo, I thought I was going to have to boil my hand to get that scent out. And I realized that's the marijuana. That smell is marijuana. That stinking loud marijuana. Kush or whatever it's called. Ooh, that stuff stinks so bad. And it must be real. Oh, and then last night, oh, I went to her. I got to do a video about this. The places I can't go no more because of the hood rats hang out there. And that place, Fazoli's, they need to just throw that place in the garbage. The hood rats have destroyed Fazoli's. And I used to really like Fazoli's, but I can't go there no more. And then when you go to these fast food restaurants in the drive-thru, you get locked in and held hostage. It ain't nowhere to go. And luckily, ooh, and then it's always just like Chick-fil-A. I can't stand the fact that hood rats, they like Chick-fil-A. They used to didn't like Chick-fil-A, but now they like Chick-fil-A. They don't cook. They like to eat on the run. Oh, and I always get locked behind them in the drive-thru at the fast food restaurants. Oh, this stuff stinks so bad. And it just be coming in my vehicle. Oh, it stinks so bad. And they got started last night while I was in that drive-thru. And I was, and just when I thought about putting my vehicle in reverse and getting out of the line, back, because I didn't see nobody behind me. There goes somebody getting in behind me. So I said to myself, it's now or never. I got to get out of this line. Woo! So, look at all these race cars. Everybody want to drive so fast, and so furious. Everybody want to drive so fast. I'm not going to let them intimidate me and try to get me nervous and things. Ooh, I got both hands on my steering wheel like driving Miss Daisy and things. Ooh, because any moment somebody can fuck up, right? And it could change your life for the worse. Or maybe for the better if you survive and they got good insurance. It's going to take a while for the check to come. So in the meantime, you're going to have some financial support and things. But hopefully, if they hit you, they'll have some good insurance. But just our luck, one of these broke-ass niggas or Mexicans will hit us right. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I'm just cussing and things. What's done got into my throat and things? Farm Kaboom, you better stop all this cussing. and let some of that Deion Sanders rub off on me. He said he ain't cussing since he was 19. I want to interview Deion Sanders and ask him, how did you manage to not let all that cussing rub off on you? And you been around all them cussing folks with all that money and things all these years. Oh, I love when Deion get dressed up. He looks so nice. Ain't that something? Forgive me, Lord, for what I'm finna say. But ain't that something how money can make you look better? And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to elaborate. Because I like Deion. I wouldn't dare say that Deion is ugly. I wouldn't dare say that. I like Deion too much to say that. I'm not going to say that. See, when I like you, I give you a pass of the obvious, right? So let's talk about something else, because I'm not going to say nothing ugly about Dion, because I like him too much. He's a Christian man, and he got a good heart, and I want to keep on liking Dion. I'm not going to say nothing ugly about Dion. I'm not going to do it. So let's move on, because I love me some Dion. He can't do no wrong in my sight, but I want him to stop. I ain't going to say that either. Okay, let's keep going to talk about some loving things and things. Okay. Ooh, I want to cut up so bad and say something that's not nice. All right, let's talk about something nice, Karma Boom. You know you got to talk yourself out of this stuff that's so. Ooh, I be saying. Let me tell y'all something that you may not know about Karma Boom. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall and I be saying some very reckless things about some people. I be saying some ugly things about some people. They be so unloving. Ooh, those things I be saying, they be so inappropriate. And I was telling myself today, just a few moments ago, I was telling myself, you better get uncomfortable talking like this by yourself, because one day you're gonna be around some people in a different setting and it's gonna slip out of your mouth and somebody might pop you in your mouth and they gonna regret it, of course, but still I'm just getting too comfortable saying all this terrible stuff about folks when I be by myself. Ooh, I be letting it rip. I be cutting up so bad when I be by myself. Ooh, if y'all had a microphone and could hear what I be saying about folks, it be so terrible. And I be telling myself, ooh, you shouldn't say that. But then I say it again. And I say it again. It be so terrible. Child, if y'all could hear what I be saying off the thing and thing. Ooh! I'm telling you, did I miss my, no, I didn't miss my turn. I thought I had missed my exit and things. It's a whole lot of beat up cars on the road. I mean, look like they done got hit by Mayweather and things. And ain't this tax season? Why people don't never fix their cars and things? Huh. They going and buying them great big ugly teeth and titties and eyelashes and things. Why they don't buy a bumper and things? Why don't never buy no bumper for their cars? Just be all bent up and beat up. And it says a lot about you. Your vehicle says a lot about you. And a lot of times, a lot of these people's vehicle look just like them. Just like they dogs. How does that happen? How does that happen? And things. I just but anyway, yesterday was Valentine's Day and I couldn't tell because everybody was still doing the same unloving things that they usually do. The roguish folks were still stealing and the killers were still killing. Ooh, one man I posted on my community page on my YouTube. One man, he killed his nephew yesterday at the pizza place. I guess the nephew got out of pocket and the man couldn't take it no more or whatever. I don't know. It's so many reasons that folks just kill. All of a sudden just kill. And oh, look at them eyelashes looking over here at me, that hood rat. They look so terrible from the side, them eyelashes. Look just like, what do they look like from the side? They look like, what does that look like? It's ugly. We know that for sure. Why do they keep on putting them on their eyelids? Oh, and they so long. And it looks so, let me tell you something. I need to do a video about this. Okay? I need to do a public service announcement about this. I wonder if somebody let me buy some airtime. Cause this they go another ragged ass car. Crunched all up at the back. And they just flying on down the street like ain't nothing wrong. Just ragged. And proud of it. So yeah, I need to do a public service announcement about this. I need to tell all the hood rats that shit is ugly on your eyes. Please stop buying the shit. Please stop putting it on your eyelid. It's not sexy. Absolutely not cute. Okay, will y'all please stop? And when you already ugly, touch your neighbor and say, when you already ugly, it makes you look worse. It don't make it look better. It enhances it. It takes it up a notch. There's an uptick. It don't offset the ugly. It makes it worse. And then touch your neighbor and say, and then and then ooh, they don't have no makeup on, just a dry, ugly ass face and them ugly ass eyelashes. Ooh, this shit is horrible. And how long they been doing this? How long has it been a trend? How long has it been the style? How long are they gonna do this? It's tormenting me, right? I can't stand to see it. Woo, and every time I see it, I automatically think ugly. In my head, ugly. This shit is so fucking ugly. Woo! And then they managed to have some children. How do they drunk or they high? I bet they drunk or high. Whoever is laying on top of them, whoever is laying and letting them ride them, whoever is hitting them from the back, they got to be high. They got to be drunk. I don't even know them fellas, but I know they got to be desperate, right? They got to be. Who in their right mind, sober, would lay down with somebody? Fuck. Who in their right mind would lay down with somebody looking like that? Huh? Oh, they got to have the lights off. I know they having sex with them with the lights off. Ain't no doubt about it. And they high as a AT&T phone bill. Yes. If I was a man, I don't want no sex that bad. I just do it myself. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do that. I'm not gonna lay down with nobody. Fuck. Hell no. I'm not gonna lay down with nobody with their eyelashes. Ooh, the motherfucker's so ugly. That shit is ugly. I had to tell her, babe, you know, she might be kind of cute. I say, babe, look, can you please take them off? Baby, we gotta have a talk. We got to have a conversation. If you want to be with me, because I'm gonna have some deep voice if I was a man. If you want to be with me, you're gonna have to take this shit off. It's ugly as fuck. Okay. Oh, I hope that camera don't take a picture of my tag. I hope it don't. Get somebody else to do it. And I'm sick of these people, these businesses that don't want to answer their telephone. What the? Oh, I'm so sick of it. And I got to come way over here just to see if they open. Playing all these games with me. I'm sick of these folks. I am sick of them. Got me coming way over here on the other hood red side of town. Because every side is a hood red side, right? Every side is a hood red side of town. I see their lights on. I want to know why they ain't answering the telephone. And I got to come way over here. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. Whew. But let me tell you what I do appreciate. I do appreciate this dress. I got this dress from Walmart, and child, I really like it. Every now and again, Walmart be having some really nice things and things. They got some real cute little children clothes. They always have some cute little children clothes and things of that nature. I'm gonna say, I gotta tell y'all about the folks. Ooh, this ain't loving at all either. This ain't no love in this. It kind of is, but it kind of not. Child, a lot of the folks that's been stealing the PPP loan money, they starting to get caught and go to jail. Well, they been doing it, but they increasing it. Child, a cousin pastor, he put somebody on blast today on his Facebook page. She been stealing a lot of money. And of course, it's a nigga. It's a nigga. Child, they been living their best life at the government expense. And the government said, get somebody else to do it. Child. Woo! But somebody said, if you gonna steal a lot. I've been hearing that commercial. Have y'all heard that commercial? On the YouTube videos. They gonna get y'all ass locked up. But they say, if you gonna steal a lot. So, the niggas been stealing a lot. Child. Oh my God. And they getting caught because they too fucking stupid and sloppy. Child. Y'all hold on a minute. I'm going to see if these folks is open for business. I'll be right back and things. Child. Woo! It's a mess. It is a mess in these streets. I done started wearing two masks, and it's really messing with my breathing. Child. And even with 2 masks, I can still smell the stinking folks. What is it gonna take for stinking folks to stop being stinking? What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take? Something going on with that business. Something going on with that business. Now, they used to have several different locations spread out across town. I wondered how much money did the girl steal, her and that boy? And I don't know if she went to jail or if they just fired her and closed down that store. For them to close down the whole store, she must have stole a lot of money. My goodness. And things. So now the woman telling me their system still down. And now they done consolidated all the stores into that one location. Something going on. A lot of stealing going on. And next thing you know, they probably gonna file bankruptcy. There's a lot of stealing going on with that. Somebody in that business is stealing. I don't know what their name is and what their address and things. Not that it's any of my business, but I smell. Do y'all smell all that stealing? All that roguish back. There go another car with the whole front ate out. And they still driving like ain't nothing wrong. I can see their radiator. When I can see your radiator, you need to go to the repair shop. Stop, drop, and turn around and go to the repair shop nearest you. Okay? Ooh, your car finna catch on fire. When I can see your whole radiator is showing. And they don't care. They do not care. They got so many places to go except to the repair shop. This raggedy generation is just terrible, and the whole generation need to be thrown in the garbage. Well, somebody throw the whole generation in the garbage because I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength because there's so many of them. They so heavy. I don't have the strength to chuck them in the trash. But that's exactly where they need to go with their trash ass. Ooh, it's just a shame that they like being raggedy like this. Child, I'm 2 hours late getting out here in these streets. I'm so tired. I've been so tired. And things. Ooh, it's a hard job being Karma Kaboom. But I think I'm the only one qualified to be Karma Kaboom. So I just gotta take everything that come with it. Yes. And do I want to talk about this certain person? No, I'm not gonna talk about this certain person. Cause I know they watching my videos. And I don't want to hurt their feelings any more than I already have. But I had to cut them off because I just didn't feel there was any love involved. I felt a sneaky underlying agenda. And I don't do sneaky. I don't like sneaky folks because I shoot straight from the hip. I'm very blunt. I'm very transparent. And I require transparency from other people that have access to me, right? I don't like sneaky. I ain't never liked sneaky. And I think it's so sad that so many people gotta be sneaky. And it's no love in being sneaky. And it's no use in saying, okay, if you're a sneaky person, stay away from me. Because they not going to listen. They going to override your request. And they gonna do what they wanna do. And they're not gonna tell you, yes, I'm a liar. Yes, I'm sneaky. Yes, I'm low down. Yes, I'm up to no good. They're not gonna tell you that. You're gonna have to find that out by yourself. The hard way. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh, all this mucus. I wonder if this what it feel like when y'all be having cum in the back of y'all throat. These dead babies in the back of y'all throat and things. A lot of y'all got it in your throat last night, didn't you? And things for Valentine's Day. Why is that the only way that you can show some love? By putting dead babies in the back of your throat and all in your jaws and things. Why? And I saw somebody had a post on Facebook talking about how these women just love. They was talking specifically about the women that love giving oral sex. I'm like, what is there to love about that? I have never understood that. And I have heard a lot of women say that they love giving oral sex. What is there to love, whether you're doing a man or a woman? What is there to love about that? Huh? Now I love chicken wings, depending on how they cook and what flavor they is and things. You know, all chicken wings are not created equal. But I love chicken wings. I can't see how I could have the same or similar love for oral sex that I have for chicken wings. I just don't see the love in that. I don't see the love in that at all. How can you love suck dick? To be quite plain and frank about it, let's call a thing, okay? And as Deion Sanders would say, let's keep the main thing the main thing. Okay. Yeah. How can somebody help me with that? I don't see the love in that. I've tried my best to see the love from all perspectives, from all angles. I don't see the love. Can somebody GPS the love? Because I just don't see the love in that. I don't see it. Woo! I guess it takes a special kind of woman to love that, I guess. And I just gotta be honest, I'm not that kind of woman. And I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with it. I'm okay with it. Woo! We need to have that conversation. I think we need to install a telephone line, and I need y'all to call in and tell me if you are that type of woman. Why are you that type of woman? How long have you been that kind of woman? And what does it take to be that kind of woman? Not that that's one of my life goals, you know, and things. But what is it? What is it that you love about that? I want to know. I'm just curious about it. You know, I'm just curious about it. Ooh, we get in this part of town where they just really raggedy, walking around with their shirts off and things. Woo! It's a real rough side of town right here. Real rough. Ooh. Shy. And I, if it wasn't, they got bars on their windows over here and things. I ain't never been a fan of that. Having bars on your windows make me feel like I'm in a jail cell instead of a house. Look at that. The broke windows all broke up and things, and trash everywhere and things. Ooh, it just look like a big crime scene over here and things. Just look dangerous. Ooh, there go that marijuana. Of course. I need me a convertible. I get so sick and tired. So sick and tired of letting this window down. And things. It's real rough over here. It's real rough over here. Child. It's mixed all up. You got the poor white trash, the poor Mexicans, the poor blacks. Probably one or two poor Asians. You know them Asians, they real particular about where they stay at. You don't hardly never see them coming outside of their house. I don't never see them outside in their neighborhoods. Where do they stay at, I wonder? They don't never be sitting outside and hanging on the block. Ain't that interesting? And you'll never see, I ain't never seen some Asians at the Asian restaurant. I think they know something that I don't know. And if they don't eat their own food, what do that tell you? Huh? What do that tell you? Seem like they ought to be enjoying their own food, right? And speaking of food, I think it's time for me to go to the buffet. I haven't been to the buffet in so long. And then I'm going to start my diet. But I want to get some good food before I do start starving like Marvin. And speaking of Marvin, you don't hear that name no more, do you? And you can count on a Marvin. I ain't heard nobody named Marvin and Henry and Robert in a long time. Man, and David. Them four guys right there, you ain't gonna never have no problems out of them. They hard working. Look at them children getting out of school. They so terrible. And they just like to hang out and even when you put them in a uniform. And then the girls looking so grown. They ain't looking like no high school and middle school children no more. Is it the milk or are they just sucking dick and doing grown folk stuff? Is that what it is? That girl right there got on that school uniform looking like she get a single mother of 5 and things. Oh, they so huge nowadays. These children. They real big. I don't know what's making them so big. And then they look so wild and rough. And the other day when I was over at the pawn shop, some of them got out of school and came hanging out in front of the pawn shop. Like it's a playground. This is not the place for children to hang out. And ain't no adults inside the store that work in the store. Ain't none of them coming outside and telling them, y'all need to move. And then I seen one parent come and pick her child up at the pawn shop. I said, pick your child up at the pawn shop. When did we start doing this? What's going on all over the city? We need some leadership. Can anybody order us some quality leadership in this city? Do they sell it on Amazon? Can we pick it up at Walmart? We need some leadership. We need some quality leadership in this city. Woo! That love. We need somebody that love being a leader. Like they love their paycheck. The leaders we got right now, they just love their paycheck. And speaking of that, I had a terrible dream, child. Oh, and I pray to God that dream don't come true. And it was so terrible. And somebody had got killed or something in the dream. And because I'm Carmen Kaboom, like I am, I'm all in the folks' business. And then they got suspicious thinking that I had something to do with it. Child, next thing you know, they just done froze all my assets and got me under surveillance and things. And me and some other people, somebody had made the broadcast that the person that really had did the killing had been caught. It was a little short black man. And child, we was all trying to go over there and see what was going on, and it was such a commotion. And I had to do number 2. All of a sudden, it was such an inconvenience. And the folks, I was like, where's the bathroom at? And they told me, well, you just going to have to do it, do it however you can do it, because we got to go. And it was such a commotion. And so, child, next thing I know, I'm taking off my t-shirt. I had 2 of them. And there I go walking and putting it in the t-shirt. And we at the place. It was outside. Everybody surrounding, trying to look at the news cameras, everybody. And here I go with this doodle in my hand, like a little ball. And I'm like, this is crazy. And I'm asking myself, why do I have this in my hand? Okay, and then it was like it was inappropriate to throw it on the side of the street and thing. And it was just crazy. And then when they found out that I didn't have nothing to do with it, oh, I said, okay, now I need to find out the ones that lied on me, and I need to see about them. So then when it came down to that, oh, the ones that was lying on me, saying that I had something to do with it, they started running away, so I wouldn't catch up with them. It was just crazy. It was just crazy, crazy, crazy. And see, I keep on having all these crazy dreams that interfere with my sleep. And then when I wake up, I'm so tired. It's like in other words, the heathens are hijacking my sleep. The heathens are harassing me in my sleep. I can't get no fucking sleep. And then when I'm awake, they trying to disrupt my peace. Even when I'm awake out here in the streets. And it's like, wow. Even in my sleep, I can't even get no sleep. And this is absolute spiritual warfare, right? Ain't no way around it. And I'm like, this is just crazy. Who is blowing their horn? You know what? I get sick of these folks blowing these horns and blowing. And this is another thing I don't like right here. I know I'm jumping around from topic to topic. I'm all over the place, but stay with me. Okay. This is another thing that I don't like right here. It's a lot of things that I don't like, right? But this is another one. I don't like seeing dusty folks. They obviously broke, okay? Broke and dusty and look like they done had a hard time in life. And even their hair be looking broke and dusty, pitiful. And yet you can see the drug addict energy on them, right? They can't buy a house, but they can buy them drugs and things. And then they be driving a BMW, a Mercedes Benz, or a Range Rover. I'm like, the audacity. That don't even go together. If you are a dusty person, you are this is not law. It ain't written in stone, okay? But look, if you are a dusty person, you're supposed to drive a dusty car. Luxury and dust don't go together. Ooh, that looks so bad. It really brings down the value of the car. It really does. It make that car look so bad. Oh, that's just like a broke woman carrying a designer handbag. Hermes, Gucci, Prada, Fendi, you name it. And that's another thing. One of my Facebook friends, and she only my Facebook friend because I want to be nosy, and I like to laugh at her every now and again. She provides great comedy as it relates to being a hood rat, trying to live a fabulous life. Oh, ghetto fabulous. She's the poster child. And she be wearing, yeah, and it's so ugly. Those designer clothes that's real cheap, and you can tell. Okay, it's one thing if you can't tell that it's cheap, but it's another thing when it's obviously cheap and bootleg. Oh, she got a closet full of it, and all that stuff is so ugly. And honey, let her tell everybody so jealous of her and her man. And she put that shit on him too, and it be looking so bad. Oh, it be looking so bad. And it's gonna become so redundant. I mean, okay, this is how it should go. Pick one thing like a fake Gucci belt and put that together with regular clothes, and make it look real nice. It can pop, okay? But when you put that ugly ass, cheap ass designer, fake designer shit on from head to toe, it looks real bad. It looks bad. And I can't stand to see it. Oh, I can't stand to see that shit. And it looked like that material made out of polyester and things. Oh, oh. And this another thing that I've been thinking in my head. She looked like she just stink. And I be just and and then as old as she is, 50 some years old, she loved to twerk. That don't go together. When you 50 plus, twerking should not be nowhere to be found near you. Okay. And a whole grandma twerking. That shit looks so, that looks so bad. That looks so bad. And every time she get on Facebook, dancing and carrying on, she gotta twerk and put that ass all up in the camera and things. She can't even take a picture like a lot of females without putting her ass all in the camera and things. And what is this all about right here? A lot of these females, when they take pictures, putting their ass on top of another female's ass. And it's giving lesbian, but you married. Oh, you might be bisexual. Oh, okay. But do everybody need to know that? Huh? Where is the tact? Where is the discretion? Huh? Ooh. Just tacky, trashy, and things. Ooh. This generation is just pathetic. And I just don't see the love. Where is the love in this society? Huh? Where is the love in this culture? Where is the love in this generation? And we see it all online. I feel it and see it offline. It's not a lot of love out here in these streets. It's not. And I think a lot of people are involved and tolerate a lot of other people for the convenience and for the benefits. They involve not for love, whether it be friendship, relationship, a working situation, whatever. It's what they can get from the other person. And this has become the order, or they're gonna metal plates in the ground on top of the street. Instead of fixing the potholes, that big goofy Ronald McDonald looking ass mayor and his folks putting those big metal plates on top of the street, which is so raggedy and tacky. Okay. Instead of just fixing the street. And yesterday and this morning, oh my God, the pothole was so horrible. I think I should have went down that street. Oh, the pothole, it was so huge. And I really thought it had really damaged my vehicle. It was so loud. And it was like my whole front end had went down in the ground. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. This is terrible. This city needs some leadership, and it needed quickly. It needed bad. Seriously. And if I could afford it, this would be a good time to just pack 1 or 2 bags and hit the road. I don't know where I'm going. It don't even matter. If I could really afford it, and the only reason why I can't is because, my motor blowed in my vehicle, my other one that I had. And now I got this big 5-year responsibility. And I don't want to call it a burden. But baby, we're going to have to do something else about this. I got something else to do in 5 years, okay? And we're going to have to do something else. And the only reason why I agreed to be made a fool out of like this is because I'm trying to rebuild the credit, right? Because everybody act like you can't do nothing without credit, which is a fucking lie. Forgive me, little cousin. But child, and it look like it ain't doing no good. And I need to call the folks and ask them, are y'all reporting to the credit agency or not? Because it ain't, I don't see no improvement. Huh? So if I had a vehicle that was paid for, and I don't see why I couldn't just hit the road and just travel like one particular YouTube couple that I've been subscribed to. Ooh, they just went all over Europe. They just finished touring all over Europe, and it looks so fun. And I think I posted on my community page on my YouTube channel, and oh, they just had so much fun. And it was so adventurous. And I said, I would love to do that. Oh, I would love to do that. And they was trying different food that they never tried before. And just doing a whole lot of things that they never did before. And it was so exciting. And so fun. At least it looked like it was fun. And they said it was fun. And I believe it was fun. And even things that we take for granted, such as driving on the street. And they said over there, I think that was in France, and they said over there it's totally different. You don't even drive the same way. You don't even park on the side of the street the same as we do. And I think over there the steering wheel, well, that might be in Germany, the steering wheel is on the other side. See, that would be so crazy to me, right? That would be so crazy to me. And it's just a whole lot different over there and things. And I said, I would really like to do that. This is the time. I need that right now. I need that. I really need that. And I said, I would love to do that. This is the time. If I was going to do it, this is the time to do it. And just go, and it don't even matter when I come back, or I may not even come back. I might want to stay over there, and I really want to do something different. I really do. I want to do something different as far as my environment, culturally. I want to do something different. I'm sick of this black and white culture that we have here in America. Everything is black and white. Black, or white, white. And that's just not how the world is. And a lot of these people that's in their mind is set up like that. It's black or white, black, or white, white. They haven't been nowhere else outside of America. The Western civilization has conditioned them to, even though they don't want to admit that they're racist, they are really racist. You have a racist point of view. You have a racist mindset. But they pretend to be not racist. And they are very racist. And I like what Idris Elba and Nia Long recently said about that. They said they don't want to be identified as a black actor and just be, under the stereotype of making black movies. No, they want to be identified as an actor that makes movies. I said, I know that's right. I'm sick of all of this. Oh, this black woman did this black thing. Black. No, I'm a person. I'm a human being. Recognize me as that. Okay, I'm sick of that too. Okay, and I want diversity. Okay, our society is so rich with a lot of diversity. It's a lot of bad things and a lot of different communities, as well as good things in a lot of other communities. Okay, and I want to educate myself accordingly. I don't want somebody dictating terms and conditions of my culture no more than I want them to do that to other cultures. Don't limit where I can go, what I can do, what I can be, what I can explore based on your point of view and your insecurities. Okay? Your insecurities are not mine. Ugh. I think it's so sickening. And it's really limiting your growth when you think like that, right? It's a whole lot of good foods in other cultures. It's a lot of good people in other cultures. It's a lot of good things in other cultures. But when you just think black, 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 you are really robbing yourself of a lot of rich opportunities. Okay? And a lot of fantastic, fabulous explorations and lessons that have yet to be learned in your life by limiting yourself to just one side, one outlook. And coincidentally, these are the same people who celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream of diversity. So you turned his dream into a whole nightmare. Okay? And how long are we going to have these grievances against these people who we don't even know as it relates to, slavery, as it relates to a lot of the oppression? We don't even know those people. But we hold their seed as it relates to these current people of their bloodlines and generations. We hold them accountable. Okay, that's not right. They didn't even have nothing to do with it, but they have benefited. Even though they have benefited from the exploitation aspect of it, that's still unfair to hold them accountable and mistreat them, and they ain't even did nothing. Give the person a chance to do something wrong that's deserving of the dirty looks and etc., 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 that comes with your racist point of view. And then we have this audacity to say and think that, I gotta say this, to think that only white people can be racist. That's not true. It's a whole lot of black people that's racist. It's a lot of Indians that's racist. It's a lot of Asians that's racist. It's a lot of Mexicans that's racist. But we only think that it's only the whites that can be racist. That's a lot of black people that's racist. Yes. And one thing that I have a problem with as it relates to the blacks that's racist, this Karen, calling these white people when they don't do what you want them to do, the white women, you call them Karen or Kevin. Now what if they turn around and call you a nigga? You're going to be mad. You're going to be ready to boycott. You're going to be ready to find out where they work and what their business is and march up and down the street trying to get them canceled. So that's some audacity. Like Tyrese Gibson, the singer and the actor. I'm sick of him. I'm so sick of him. Okay, and then when I turn around and give him a chance to redeem himself, he keeps on fucking up. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. He gets me tired. Tyrese gets me tired. And I'm trying not to call him an asshole or a jackass. But he's clearly an asshole and a jackass at the same time. And he done got so spoiled. And he needs to humble himself. And he likes to get online acting like a big baby. He needs to man up. Okay? I'm sick of these celebrities. They want everybody to care about them and what they going through. Like, ain't nobody else going through nothing. You're not the only one that's going through something. Oh, y'all pray for me. When you gonna pray for me? When you gonna pray for somebody else? I'm sick of these people that want everybody to stop, drop what you're doing, and pray for me. When you gonna pray for somebody else? When you gonna consider somebody else? When you gonna knock on somebody else's door? Hey, how y'all doing in there? Huh? When you gonna take somebody else a bowl of soup? When you gonna send somebody else a card just because? When you gonna send somebody else some flowers? Huh? When you gonna cash out somebody else? When you gonna support somebody else's business? When you gonna support somebody else's movies? Huh? Everything is about you. You want everybody to think about you. You want everybody to remember your dead mama. It's a lot of people got some dead mamas. I got one. Why you don't get in my inbox and ask me, oh, Carmen, come on, how you doing? I know you still grieving your mama that passed, and I just want to check on you and see how you doing. You ain't the only one got a dead mama. But Tyrese, he feel like he the only one that his mama died on Valentine's Day. It's a lot of people died on Valentine's Day. His mama not the only one, but he feels so special because he Tyrese. I'm so sick of him. And then he gonna go to Home Depot showing out and calling them Asian folks racist because he couldn't have his way. You don't know who I am. My neighbor owns Home Depot. Who gives a fuck? You need to humble yourself, Tyrese. I'm sick of him. Talking about he got some workers and he trying to act like he's a hell of a nigga. In other words, he want to present himself like he's a hell of a nigga and he flexing his celebrity. And I'm Tyrese. I need to get what I want over here at Home Depot. I sent my workers over here and you did this and you did that. I want to know your name. And the woman told him her name, her first name. I want to know your last name. She don't have to tell you her last name. She didn't have to tell you her first name. And he just kept going and going and going. And I was saying to myself while I'm looking at this video and I'm listening to it, we wouldn't have went that far. I ain't no way I would have let him just sit in there and antagonize me like that. I'm calling the police on your big, black, ugly ass with them long lips. Okay? trying to get some inspiration for a new song. Because these other songs are flopping. They not, and then his new song is not a hit. It's not a hit. And then he trying to heal his heart. He's so sad because his queen, Samantha, left his garbage ass. And he pretending like he don't know why. Nigga, you know why. She got sick of your jackass. Waking up and laying in bed and going to bed and getting up again every day with this shit. I don't blame her. I would have checked out too. She just clearly wanted the money. Okay, he trying to act like he don't know that she was in it for the money. Tyrese, she was in it for the money, honey. Why are you acting like you don't know why she left? She got what the fuck she wanted. But him, all these years, he been getting what he want, and he don't tell the women why he left. So now that it's his turn, he's so hurt. He's so hurt. You don't remember when you did the women like that? Huh? The black women. Now that you don't got this half white woman, you feel like, you can't believe she done did you the way you been doing all these other women, okay, that was darker than her. I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him. And then this new song that he got, You Never Love Me. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic to see him just crying over Samantha like this on a song. And she don't care. She don't care. She done got what she wanted. She got the bag. And she done moved on to another thing-a-ling. Case closed, Tyrese. Okay. You never love me. You never love me. Of course she didn't. You the last to know that, Tyrese. Apparently you the last to know that. I knew that when you present. Oh, there go that marijuana again. When you presented her to us. Oh my God, that shit stinks. When you first presented us to the girl, and look at all that plastic surgery. Ooh, that stinks so bad. Look at all that plastic surgery she done had with his money. Ooh. And he can't even retire. He can't even retire. He can't even retire. He gotta keep on getting on stage and making more money to give to her. Because I think she wants $20,000 a month, don't she, in child support and alimony. He can't never retire at those rates. And she ain't gonna be in no hurry to get married again, because I think that'll cut her alimony checks out. So if she a smart gold digger, what she look like she is, she gonna be sneaking around getting some dingaling behind the scenes, and then still getting his checks every month. And look how long he got to wait till the youngest daughter get 18. And he still ain't learned his lesson, because he done got hooked up with another whore. Who gonna do it? Ain't number the Instagram prostitute whore. And she's not pretty at all. And he loved just posting her on his Instagram page with that flat, ugly face. I can't stand her face and them nasty looking lips. Woo, they got that in common. If they have a baby, the baby gonna look just like them with them lips. It's gonna be the first baby. Oh, it may not be the first baby in the world, but it's certainly gonna be a very interesting baby, because it's gonna have them strong, long lips like him and her. Why is his lips so freaking long as me and Rick Ross titties? He has the longest lips. Oh my God. Have you ever just looked at his lips? His lips are very long going that way. Not that way. That way. Maybe they come from singing them songs so long. I don't know. But I cannot stand his lips. And I thought about this. I thought about going in Samantha's inbox and telling her to tell him. Because he had like he's not going to rest. He's not going to be satisfied until she give him a reason why she left him. I want to go in her inbox and tell her to tell him, so he can sit down somewhere. Maybe he can be satisfied and get closure. Tell him, I left you because your lips are too long. Do y'all think that would make him sit down somewhere and stop all of this? Huh? If she tell him, I left you because your lips was too long, do y'all think that would hurt him, or would he get some satisfaction and just shut up, okay? And then he got mad also. He was so hurt yesterday for a lot of reasons. And he was saying that it felt more like a funeral than Love Day. He said his record label dropped him yesterday. And, his mom had died on Valentine's Day. Samantha had divorced him on Valentine's Day. And it's a whole lot of terrible things that happened to him on Valentine's Day. I said, well, it is what it is. You ain't the only one, Tyrese, that something terrible done happened to on Valentine's Day. Get over it. But he feels like since he a celebrity, it ought to not happen to him. He ought to be exempt. Since he a celebrity and he got all this money and all this clout and all these other celebrity friends, he should be exempt from being hurt and disappointed and dropped and kicked and stomped and things. I got news for him. The money is not an exemption factor, okay? Just because you got money don't mean your heart is not going to get broken. It's not a guarantee. Okay? And if he would stop selecting whores who are clearly gold diggers and just want him for his money, maybe he wouldn't get his heart hurt all the time. Okay. But anyway, where is the love? Where is the love, child? Where is the love? Where is it? It's gotta be. It's gotta be in you first. It's gotta be inside of you. If it's inside of you, you don't have to look for it in somebody else. It's not other people's responsibility to make you happy and make you feel love. It starts with you, and you got to have God in you, because God is love. And if God is love and God is inside of you, you already have the love. Okay, you are the love, and you gonna find, well, you gonna attract people, I should say, that's gonna reciprocate that. That's why I'm very careful, very, very, very careful about who I attract. Everybody is not interested in you for some love. They ready to destroy the love and to compromise the love. Okay, so you got to be very careful about who you allow access into your life, because some people will destroy the love. They will, if you give them a chance. And I ain't trying to give them a chance. I don't care if you're my family member. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if you're my coworker. I don't care if we go to church together. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. I don't care. You got to have my best interest at heart. You got to have some love in you. And you got to love me. I shouldn't question if you love me or not. Okay? I don't care how long you've been my subscriber on YouTube. I don't care how long you've been seeing me on Facebook. I don't care. All right? It's about the love. Touch your neighbor and say it's about the love. Okay? And when you have to question where is the love, that means it's not there. You shouldn't have to look for the love. If you involved with somebody in any capacity, you should feel the love. You should see the love. You should hear the love. You should smell the love. Yes, the love should just be overpowering and just be so in abundance, you know. And you can see the love in some of these people's eyes when they look at you. Ooh, I don't like when I'm around somebody and I see more hate in their eyes. The eyes is the window to the soul. Yeah, that's where the love resides. That's the belly of the love department. It's in your soul. Okay? You carry all that love in your soul. Yes. And like today when I went to this place, Arby's, child, that boy at the window had all them tattoos all over himself from head to toe. He just, ooh, he looked so unloving. And when he looked at me in the window, I could see the hate. Immediately I could see the hate. And it makes me so uncomfortable when I look in people's eyes and I see that hate. I see all that evil. I see all that wickedness. They can't hide it. It's all over their disposition. It's all that hate energy is just so overpowering. You know, that's scary to me when I don't feel that love, when I don't see the love, when I don't hear the love, when I don't smell the love. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I better be careful with these hood rats. Them girls, they more dangerous than the boys. Let me lock my doors, child. Didn't I tell you they fast? They'll walk up on you before you know it. Ain't no love in that carjacking. Ain't no love in it. But anyway, there go another one. There go another one. And yesterday I was at the library. This little boy, all on that cell phone. And then he going outside on the cell phone. I said, I bet he texting a grown ass man. And the man probably fucking him in the ass. And the parents ain't gonna know it until they're 25 years old and full of AIDS or whatever the case may be. And these people, they don't watch their children. They just let them run wild all over the city. All over the city. All over the city. And I remember when I seen that little boy yesterday on that cell phone. And let's not even talk about all the stuff that's on these cell phones that a lot of us adults have access to that's not even appropriate. Look at this son of a bitch in behind me. Ooh, that's not even appropriate for us. And then the children. The children. The children be having access to this stuff. And it's just terrible. It's just terrible that people don't even supervise and monitor their children and just let them just come out and do whatever they want to do and have these cell phones and things. And if I had a child, I would not let them have these cell phones. I don't care what kind of emergency going on at the school. I don't care. And they just gonna have to find a teacher to use her cell phone. I'm not gonna let my child have no cell phone because I know how dangerous all this technology and all these different apps and things. I would not let my child. And then what about if they go to school? They can get a hold of their friends' cell phone. Their friends, all that peer pressure. They sitting in class, supposed to be listening at the teacher, all on their cell phones, showing your child all this trash on their cell phone. All in the bathroom, showing your child all this trash. And all in the gym, on the football field. It's just so many ways that your child can access all this trash and things. But yesterday when I was looking at that little boy, he looked like he was about 14 or 15. And I said, look at him on that phone. I ain't no telling what kind of trash he looking at on that phone and who he interacting with. And you know what? I remember when I was about that age, about 15, and one of my uncles, he was more like my dad, right? And that's how it should be. But that was back when family was really family and people was more responsible, and they were look at this son of a bitch right here coming out, just shooting out in the street in front of me with that fake ass tag on the back of their car. Probably ain't got no insurance, probably ain't got no driver license. Them the main ones that be outside with the bullshit. They're the main ones. Wide open with the bullshit. Renegade. Look at them running wild. I can't even see the light and things. But anyway, when I was that age, 14 or 15, there go another window busted out over there. Do y'all see it? With that blue plastic on top of it. It's an epidemic. These people in this city breaking in people's cars. Ooh, let me pull on the side. These folks is all in behind me. These people breaking in these people's cars over and over. And I be seeing them on these videos. Some of these people be recording them, right? Instead of going out there with a baseball bat, put your cell phone down and stop recording them. And go outside with a baseball bat and go to work on their garbage ass. Okay. Not that I'm advocating violence, but I'm saying somebody got to stand up against these roguish heathens. I mean, they just going all over town, and they be taking their time. They be taking their time. They not in a rush. They don't care who see them on video. They don't care who see them with their eyeballs. They so confident and comfortable. We got to make them uncomfortable. And they just go down the road, all up and down the street, from car to car, truck to truck, van to van, Jeep to Jeep, busting the glass, going in there stealing. This is a mess. And then I saw a video recently, about a day or two ago. Somebody had went over to the Nike warehouse, just loading up. How did they get past the security? And they wasn't in a hurry. And then the workers was trying to fight them. And then one of the roguish folks pulled out a gun shooting at them. But anyway, and these are the offspring of the queens, by the way. The queens. They ain't saying nothing because they waiting at the house to get the products from their roguish ass sons. Yeah. They ain't gonna say nothing until the police shoot them down or beat the fuck out of them Okay, then they're gonna say, "Oh, my baby didn't. They ain't had to do my baby like that, big rusty roguish motherfucker. Why you didn't have to do your baby like that by raising a roguish motherfucker and waiting at home for him to bring the roguish proceeds back to you." That's the forgive me, Lord, because that's the only time that they say anything, when somebody shoot them down or beat them down. Okay. They okay with they son and grandson out here just roguish and tearing down the neighborhood and the community. They don't say nothing. Notice, do you hear them saying anything? Do you and even if they show their face on video, the queens don't say nothing. You know that's your son on that video. You know that's your grandson on the video. Why y'all don't say nothing? Because y'all are benefiting from the roguish shit, okay, that your son and your grandson are doing. That's why they don't say nothing. And they love it. They love getting the stolen merchandise brought into their Section 8 apartments and houses. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. But anyway, as it relates to, it's getting so late. I meant to come out here 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 hours ago. But yeah, as it relates to the boy yesterday at the library, just doing whatever he wanted to do. And I think maybe that was his grandma or mama that might work at the library. I'm not sure. Or maybe he just got dropped off. Maybe his mama gonna pick him up later on. I don't know. Grandmama, I don't know. But he was clearly there unattended. So it looked, and on that cell phone. And it's no telling who he was communicating with on that cell phone. And one thing can easily lead to another. I was a teenager. I know how it goes. And see, they got more technology to work with nowadays. So I'm pretty sure it's worse than it was when I was a teenager. Okay? And they doing more disgusting things sexually nowadays. Okay? And some of them recording themselves while they doing all this stuff. Some of them are not. But they doing it. That's the point of the matter. They are participating in it. And I remember when I was younger, 14, 15, my uncle, which was more like a dad figure. I remember one time, I used to have a habit of being sneaky, especially when my uncles and aunts come around. And my uncle, I remember one time he asked me, he said, why you keep taking the phone out of the room? And I didn't say nothing because it was like he could see me. He could see me without saying what he was saying. I knew what he was saying. You at that age, you have no business needing some privacy. You doing something that you ain't got no business. Because if you was talking about something that was not inappropriate, you wouldn't have no problem talking in the same room with your family. You wouldn't have okay? You got to be talking about something that's inappropriate. You got to be. Okay, why you can't say it around your other family members? If you saying something at that age, that's okay. It's not okay. And he was certainly right. It wasn't okay. Because at that time, more than likely, I was talking to some grown men at 14, 15 years old. Nowadays, it would be considered pedophile. But back then, it was acceptable. Well, it wasn't acceptable, but it wasn't. It was more or less called statutory rape. But nowadays, they call it a pedophile to make them feel like they should be more ashamed. But it was just so common, and I don't know why people acting like, it was unheard of. That's a taboo subject. And so many of these people are full of shit. They stop the cap. Most of these people that's pretending like R. Kelly is the only one, they probably had some grown man dick in their mouth when they was 13, 14, 15 years old. And their children and their grandchildren too. Yes, we need to stop the cap. And, ooh, you know, that's just like recently I was listening at, was that Nia Long? I think it was. Yes, it was Nia Long. And y'all can probably Google the interview. She was interviewing with someone. And she was talking about how when she was like 14, 15 years old, one of her boyfriends, I think, was 30 years old. 30. And her grandmama knew about it. Yes. And I didn't listen to the whole interview. You know, I just listened to a little bit. I really wasn't interested in listening to it. But it was interesting that she came out and she was so proud about it. She was laughing and giggling about it. She wasn't ashamed. She was not ashamed about it at all. And, you know, it makes me very glad to see a lot of people being transparent about that. You know, instead of bullshitting around and pretending like that was not a thing, you know, when we was teenagers. A lot of these girls, well, we women 30, 40, 50 years old now, a lot of us when we was 14, 15, we was messing around with these grown ass men. We was cooperating. We knew what we was doing. And they did too. And the family members knew that this was going on. Okay? So stop acting like R. Kelly, he was the only one fucking underage girls, teenagers. Okay? And some grown man is doing it right now. Whether it be a underage girl or underage boy. Not that I'm advocating for it, but I'm saying this is a reality that's going on. And a lot of these parents and family members, they know that it's going on. Okay? And they probably benefiting from the situation in one way or another. You know, just like if it's a celebrity like R. Kelly, they getting money. They getting plane trip. Look at this bitch right here. Now I'm pulling over to let them by and they still back there like they handicapped. Why do people do that? You pull over to let them by and they just froze. They don't know what to do. But anyway, yeah, a lot of these people, they benefit from a lot of these situations in one way or another. Not all the time, but you know, a lot of them do. Just like a lot of these mothers, they are okay with their daughters 12, 13, 14 years old having a boyfriend, having sex, you know, and they let the boyfriends come over and spend the night. Some of them let them move in. Yes, this been going on. It ain't just something that just got started. It's been going on. They think it's cute for their daughter to have a boyfriend and kissing and having sex, and some of them teach their daughters how to suck dick and how to have sex, and don't let them get pregnant. Oh, they so happy to be a grandma. Foolishness. But yeah, that's what they love. Everybody loves certain things, don't they? But anyway, it boils down to, you know, genuine love and loving the right way. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live. And you all have a great day. And we'll talk again real soon, God willing. And thank y'all so much, those of you that have sent me cash apps, like one of my wonderful subscribers over the weekend. I appreciate that love. You know, love is an action word. And love is what love does. And I just really appreciate the real love. Love. I just appreciate that real love and things. And if you would like to send me a cash app, you're welcome to do so. My cash app is $Carmen Kaboom. Thank you so much. Holla at your girl. Peace. All right. Talk to y'all later.